What is up, guys? We're back with another Showdown live. This one's actually going to be in the Little Cup tier. Friends actually passed me one of these Little Cup teams. Now I have to admit, actually, this is actually a great team. I've only got like 2 losses with this team out of like 30 battles I've already did. So I think it was like 2 or 3 losses so far. 2 or 3, I think it was like 20 plus battles that I've had on the LC ladder right now. I'm around like 1200. I know I've been going against, there's like a lot of people that have like no points down here so far. That's all the people I've been like finding. Hazard Stack Dwebble, this team consists of Berry Juice, Dragon Dance, Scraggy, which puts in a lot of work. This Vullaby's been putting in so much work as well, like late game, setting up, getting the weak armor boost, and going for the nasty spell, and that's proceeding to sweep my opponents. Been going for a lot of sweeps with this thing. Eviolite, Vullaby. Eviolite, defensive Pumpkaboo, very interesting. Usually don't use that much down here. I actually have like really played much like Little Cup in like a long time since like Oros, like the end of Oros, like when I pretty much quit, and I'm pretty much just starting to get back into it. So Pawniard, I don't know why Thunderwave's on here. I'm not quite sure why. I might actually just change it out for. I could probably just change out for something different. I really don't know what to really change out for. Taunt, I guess. I could change it out for Taunt. I guess like Walls. Rock Polish, maybe. What else does this thing really get? I don't know. I haven't used Thunderwave once so far with the team. I'm not quite sure why it's on there. I really don't need speed control that much with this team. So I think I'm just gonna take it off like right now. Just put on something like I can actually use. I'll put Cycle Cut on here right now, just from Mienfu, I guess, upon switching. Usually they can come in on this thing, but if you switch, we can go for the Cycle Cut, I guess. Scarf Chinchou with the Volt Absorb, very standard HP ground for things like Elekid, other Chinchou, stuff like that. Electric types. Hits Onyx as well, which you always have to play mind games with. Onyx comes in and gets 2 KO'd by it, which is cool. Very solid team, so if you guys do want to use this team, I will put it down in the description down below. LC. I'm just going to call it LC Solid. But look for a match here. Again, I only got like 3 losses with the team out of like 20 matches so far, so this is a great team. Probably one of the best LC teams I've ever used, to be honest. Look for a match. I know it takes a while for getting matches down. I don't know, not many people are playing, but I think I might have faced this guy before. I know I faced the guy before. He's using a different team though. Last team he actually had a, I think it was something with, he actually had Chinchou. I think it was Mienfu. Chinchou, Mienfu. I forgot his last 4 months. I don't know if that's what he had last time. Using a different team for this time though. Snubble's a bit of an issue for this team actually. Timber is a bit of an issue actually as well. Once we get rid of Starboy, we can actually hazard stack them though. I think Chinchou is a pretty solid opener. Don't know what this thing has for me. What do you got for me, man? I'm going right out into Pumpkaboo. Right out into Pumpkaboo. Play rough. He has nothing rather than he wants to take a Willow apart from Staryu. So I'm just gonna go right away for Willow. I guess Timber. What you gonna do to me though? What's this thing realistically gonna do to me? I guess knockoff. Does have knockoff. Is that even guts? I expect to do a lot more actually. Let's go for the Giga Drain. I don't think this thing has anything really apart from knockoff to really touch us. It has Ice Punch, it does like nothing. I don't even know if this thing's guts. The way it looks, it doesn't look like it's even guts. So I can just proceed to Giga Drain here. Oh, it was supposed to have guts. He actually forfeits because it actually has, I'm assuming, Iron Fist. So he just forfeits there. It's actually a lot higher on the ladder than I actually saw him last time. Last time he was around like 1250. So we're getting around 1300s on the ladder. Actually, where is the ladder for LC? LC. Holy shit. I faced somebody that actually beat somebody that was actually around like 1470s as well. I'm not quite sure who it was. Oh yeah, Minfu Best Waffle. Yeah, I actually beat him when he was around like 14. I think it was like 14. Actually put him down to 1470. I actually got like 20 points off of him. He was around like, I think around 1490s. Something around there. Lowest on the ladder is 1397, so we're not even really close to even hitting ladder. Kind of unfortunate, but this team is more of a fun team. I haven't used any good LC teams down here for a long time. I know I threw a few together, but they always seem like they're like not solid. I know actually like I think like Into Boros, I think I threw together. Do apologize if there's any background noise, guys. I threw together like a Moxie Litleo team, and that thing was like so bad. Got me a few wins, but most time it was a heavy loss. It was just meant to be fun though. Using all the starters, that's cool. Torchic's actually a bit of an issue if he gets rolling. Udo actually can spin, I think. Shinjao has a very solid lead down here, actually, so. If he protects, that's a bit of an issue. I think I should just go hard Dwebble here, just because he actually goes for the workup. So I could have stayed in and got a Scald off. That sucks. I'm going right for the Brock Blast. I do have the weak armor, but I know he can't one-shot me, I don't think. At least at +1 anyways. I know I'll barely live. He actually has to protect. Could have set rocks. That's unfortunate. I'm not quite sure if Baton Pass is legal down here. I'm assuming it isn't. Baton Pass is legal down here, guys. I just found that out right now. That's actually insane. Okay, well we got the 5. That's great. So now it's in Sucker Punch range, at least. At the very least. I'll go for the knockoff. Even at +1 it does like nothing, so I'm assuming he has synthesis on this thing. I kinda wanna get my rocks up. I really want rocks up. I really do. Because Rapidash is a bit of an issue for this team. I'm assuming it's offensive as well, judging by his team, so. Goes for the lead seed. We're able to take this thing out, so that's a huge threat off the field. Huge threat. Goes on to Torchic. I kind of have to switch out. Into what? I'm not quite sure. I really have like no switch. Goes Kabuto. I don't know what you're really going to do to me. You're going to throw up rocks. I'm going to go right on to Pumpkaboo. I really don't know what this thing's going to do. He actually has Confuse Ray. Well, Confusion's nerfed this gen though, so that's... I guess it's not the biggest deal. I kind of want to go for the Willow, just because he might be going on to something. I don't know, if he stays in here, he's kind of stupid, so I think I'm going to make a double. I'm going to double out into the... Double out and try getting my rocks up. I swear if he stays in, we could have Giga Drained and killed this thing. Goes Pawniard. Okay, we make a good switch. Proceed to Rock Blast. He has not really good Rock Blast switch-ins. So Haver doesn't want to break his sash. Goes for the Flare Blitz. We got... I think we have Berry... We don't have Berry Juice in this one. We have Eviolite. So if we get 3, we can kill this thing. Goodbye, Pawniard. Another threat out of the way. Pawniard looking very good late game, actually. Goes on to this again. I'm at +2 now, though. I think he has to protect here. I'm going for my rocks. Yeah, he has to protect. And now I proceed to Rock Blast. I'm not quite sure at I actually outspeed my +2 still. So if we can get 4 here, we actually kill this thing. Goodbye. Dwebble putting in the finest in this match. Killing 2 mons. Actually 3 mons. Putting in a lot of work. Again, I don't know what you're gonna do to me, man, but I go straight out into Pumpkaboo. No, he has nothing for this thing. He's a berry juice set. That's great. We actually know that now. I think Pumpkaboo is pretty much just walls like the rest of his team. Unless he has like Toxic on Bulbasaur. Or I guess Shadow Ball. He breaks the sash here actually. And actually never mind. Because we get hit in confusion. Does have Shadow Ball, that does... Okay, we keep hitting ourselves, so that's a bit of an issue. Still want to keep this thing around, it's still valuable. To get his Dark Pulse from here. Gets everything neutral. Has the Dazzling Gleam, so he's not Specs or anything, so we know. This thing's actually a huge threat. I think I sacked Dwebble now. I don't need it anymore. Come in, I can actually Sucker Punch here. Unless he switches out, which I guess he could. Actually, I can actually just knock off here because he can't one-shot me with anything. So I'm glad I made that play. Get rid of the berry juice. This thing does not outspeed me. Oh, he does have weak armor. I just Sucker Punch. Fuse Ray. Well, I'm just gonna Sucker Punch again. I don't know what you have to one-shot me. Rocks, Confuse Ray. I'm just gonna Sucker Punch again. Don't know what you have. Just keeps going for Confuse Ray. I'm just gonna keep spamming Sucker Punch. Just keeps Confuse Raising. I'm gonna go for it one more time. Knock off here. You might expect this one. He does attack on this one, so if I went for it, I would have killed him. We snap out of confusion though. He has nothing to hit me. It's effective, so we're good. Got Abra check. As long as we keep this mon around, we have a check for Abra. This thing. Don't know what you got for me, but I'm going right out into this Pumpkaboo again. Leech Seed. That's great for us. I get a synthesis off. Outspeeds, that's fine. Flinch actually mattered a lot there, just because I can go for another one. Pawniard wins the game now. Proceed to go Pawniard and quick Sucker Punch. GG. Unless he has like a status move. I highly recommend you guys actually checking out this team. This team is great. Like I said, it's probably one of the best like Little Cup teams I've used in like a long time down here. Actually check Little Cup. I actually haven't checked it in much. there's anything going on. Doesn't look like it. I know they're having a suspect test. I think it was the Lowland Vulpix with, I think, a suspect test, or some, I think a Diglett or some shit recently. I forgot what it was. Dwebble is a bit of an issue, actually. I'm assuming this actually is Guts Timber this time. Pumpkaboo, props or Pumpkaboo. I'm assuming he's going to want to set up Sticky Web. This looks like more of a Sticky Web type of team. He has no, actually, yeah, I was going to say he has no spinners, but I guess Grover. Leads Voltorb, that's probably the worst lead we have. Rain Dance. What are you expecting to do, man? What are you trying to do? He has no Scald. He has no Scald resist, so that's a one-hit KO. Okay. Goodbye, Voltorb. Spam electric moves pretty soon here. This thing's Bug Water. I'm assuming Sticky Web's gonna be... I have no hazard removal as well. That's one of the issues with this team. No hazard removal. If you can prevent the hazards, though, that's probably like the best thing you can do. Otherwise, once they're up, they're up. Granted, it's not really too weak to rock support from like Dwebble and Vullaby, but Sticky Webs could be a bit of an issue for this team. I really don't know what he wants to do apart from Sticky Web. That's like the only thing I see him doing. Okay, I'm going right onto this. He does go for Sticky Web. I kind of really do need this mod around for Timber, though. Go for the Air Slash. Scald in the Rain is actually a bit of an issue. I didn't know he outspeed. He's actually Sash, so that's actually 2 KO with Burn. Burn made it a 2 KO, otherwise I think we would have lived one more. Chinchou puts in a lot of work late game in this match, actually. Corpfish, this thing takes a lot from that. Oh, he Swift Swim, that's why he outspeeds. Sticky Web what? Sticky Web. I'm gonna keep it around for the Pumpkaboo. He actually does switch out, so I could have got some damage off on this thing. The only thing this thing has for me is knockoff. I'm Giga Draining right here. He doesn't have like no Giga Drain switch-ins, apart from Pumpkaboo, which I can burn. And 100% crit there. That's great. I don't think the crit really mattered. Goes into this. I don't know what this thing's gonna do. Knock off. That could be Bandit, actually. I'll Synthesis here. Ice Punch does more, so my opponent actually misplayed there, unless he thought I was going to switch. Really don't have the best switches to this thing. Kinda want to keep all the way around, mainly for Pumpkaboo, otherwise we're a bit walled by it. Especially if it Will-O's Pawniard. Okay, well he left. I'm gonna make my play. Guess I go Dwebble here. He's gone, so if I make my play right now, we can maybe get a timeout victory. I'll go for the knock. I'm claiming victory. I'm gonna look for another match. If he returns, we're gonna be playing double. Or are we in 20 minutes? Or at least another 5. Please don't return, man. I don't want to have to play double. Apologize for the cut, guys. Background noise. Can we find a battle, please? Found one. I like my opponent's team. Don't see Duskull much down here, actually. Or I haven't saw it once. Or whatever this, I forgot what the name of this mod. No hazard remover, which is actually great. He has no hazard removers. I'm leading with... Actually, we might actually be fighting with hazards here. We're actually probably hazard chatting. I can't talk. Hazard stacking each other. Oh yeah, Snover, that's his name. Snover. I'm throwing out my rocks, man. You have no hazard removers. Goes for lead seed, I don't care. I'm getting my shit up. Get the spikes up. I'm just gonna stack this guy. Goes for toxic, misses, that's great for us. Get an extra layer of spikes. Getting all those hazards up. Takes the switch, that's even better for us. Bullet seed's probably like the biggest issue for this mod, just because every time it lowers our defense it does more. Please only get 3. Please only get 3. Please only get 3. Damn it. He did miss a toxic though, so I guess that's payback for that. If he has an ice type move, then we could be a bit of an issue here. Going for the air slash. He has ice shard. We get the +1 or we get the +2 speed though. That's actually probably the best. Oranberry. Why doesn't he just run? Why is he running Oranberry? Maybe we should have nasty blotter than last turn. I probably could have swept him actually. Yeah, I probably could have swept him if I would have nasty blotted. That's my fault. Put nasty blot there because he has prior ice shard. So let's say there's a Scarfer in the back, which +4. Yeah, I don't think even a Scarfer else will get us. Gonna have to go for flinches with spikes and rock damage though. Is this thing scarfed? What do you got for me? I've got HP fighting for you. I don't know if it'd kill. Yeah, it doesn't kill, but damn it! I wish we could have got a sweep there. Sucks. Go to Chinchou and go for the Volt Switch. Probably our best play. Yeah, it's probably our best play. He actually switches out, so we get some extra chip damage on this thing. Good for us, because he's dead to rocks next turn he comes in, so. Go up to Pumpkaboo, we have super effective hits for this thing. Goodbye. Don't know what this thing has for me, but I'm gonna go for the... I guess I kind of have to go for Fire Blast here. I don't know what this thing really has. I'm gonna go into Pawniard. I really don't need Pawniard for this game. Goes for Sucker Punch. Glad I switched. Got the Cycle Cut. It is we're gonna come in handy. Comes in handy. A lot more handy than Thunder Wave ever was, because I never even used Thunder Wave once. I can probably just knock off here. I really don't need Pawniard for anything else. He can Willow me. He actually has Pain Split, so doesn't matter. He actually switches out and takes another knockoff with his mod, so It's actually great for us because now I think we just win with Pawniard. He does levitate, so he doesn't take spikes. That's why it doesn't do that. Yeah, GG. Pawniard putting in the last 3 kills. That's cool. Okay, win here. So we're at 1300 now. This one we're at 13 was plus 7 only. He was only at 1000. For at least 1 or 2 more. We're doing very good with this team. Undefeated in this episode. We are undefeated. It's cool to show you how this team is very, very solid. It doesn't take forever to find a match here. I don't think we're on the ladder. I don't know what PU. How far is the PU ladder up? 1500. Holy shit. Really want a ladder in PU. I just haven't got really this high. Highest is 1290. That ain't too bad. Get up to like 1300 at least. It'll be decent on the ladder. 300 on the ladder. As long as I get on the ladder, I'm usually happy. OU, I'm assuming it's like at least 1800s. 2000s. Still haven't found a match. Here we go. I think I actually want to get this guy before. He's actually using a different team as well. Apricot. Faced him off screen. Chinchop puts an insane amount of work in this match. Once Onyx is gone. Actually, Onyx is a super effective hit, but a little bit in trouble to switch around with. Puts in a lot of work, and Pharisee, I guess, I'm gonna get rid of that first. So he's gonna lead Onyx. Gonna be some mind games in this match. Actually, he has no spinners, okay. Throwing up my spikes and throwing up my rocks. Don't care if he leads with this. Actually, I do care, because I want to have the opportunity to get all my stuff up. Probably do it against the Onyx. I'm assuming he just scalds here. I can actually sweep him with Vullaby as well once Onyx is gone. He has like no switch-ins if I get an ass splat up. Goes for the skull, gets a burn, doesn't matter that much. Oh, Giga Drain. Actually, Pumpkaboo ain't too bad in this match either. Somebody goes up to Spritzy here. Goes into this. I don't know what you're gonna do to me. Yeah, I don't know what you're gonna do. Toxic spikes. That's an issue. Do I just HP ground here? I kind of go for HP ground, predicting Onyx to come in. Hits this thing for, I think, a 2 KO. I really don't see what the thing wants to do to me. Unless he goes Pharisee, which is probably what he's going to do. Stays in. That's not even a 2 KO. Wow. And he can recover stall me here, so that's unfortunate. Really need my stuff up though. I mean, my spikes and rocks to sweep him. Got the cycle cut now for this thing as well. That's super effective. Pumpkaboo here. Goes for the cover. I might as well just whittle this thing, just because I have nothing else to really whittle down. Glad he burned me on this too. Would have had a poison that would be doing a lot more damage. Don't know what you have for me, but I'm going for Giga Drain. No reason to switch. Definitely especially defensive. He has the Hex, that's what he has. Hex is 80%, wow. That's even through Eviolite, wow. Really not much I can do with this thing. Can't really recover up on anything. I guess now you can spam Leech Seed, which is a bit of an issue. Pawniard here. I don't think he outspeeds unless he invests in speed. Oh, he's Eviolite, so go for the knockoff, get rid of this thing. That's a water absorber out of the way, so I can spam Scald now. How far are we in? Probably the last match, guys. Why would you go into this? I got Iron Head for you. Moonblast. I think it's gonna be a roll here, actually. It could be a roll. Did 51% last time. Maybe it's a roll. Maybe like fully defensive. That is a, I was gonna say it was a 2 KO, but really don't know why he just let his Spritzy take that much damage. I don't know what this thing has for me either. Flamethrower. Let's go for the Iron Head again. Get the damage off while I can. He has actually Outrage, so he's locked in now. I can suck a punch here. This thing off, let it switch out, which wouldn't be a big deal. I guess I could have went for the Iron Head as well, just because that would outsped, or knock off. Misplay on my part. Doesn't matter in the end. Going for the Iron Head, and we killed the Spritzy. So Pawniard getting 2 kills so far. Actually, I think 3 kills. I don't want to keep it around for Marini. I really do. I think if I just sit up right now, or sit up after this mon's gone, I should be good. Get my stuff up. Goes for the EQ. Just gonna knock off here. Might as well. I really don't need Hazard up that badly. Actually, I'm gonna get a spike up. Just for the Marini switching around. break the sturdy and get rid of his item. Probably the best plan. That's berry juice, so he wasn't even Eviolite. I think honestly Scraggy can just come in here and actually sit up because he has like no switch-ins. Marini, yeah, but it still has an item. I think I just set up a Dragon Dance here. He has no way to kill me. Plus 1 high jump kicks, things are going to be taking damage, even when it's resisted. I think Scraggy just wins the game. That's the thing, has like aerial ace, which I think won't even kill. Doesn't have the 30 anymore. Not weak armor. Has the earthquake. We have the shed skin as well, so if we can shed skin this thing off. Actually, I'm just gonna go with +2. I'm going +2. And proceed to high jump kick. Please don't miss. Scraggy failed us. Scraggy failed us, guys. Could have swept him right there. I think it's really gonna be hard to sweep him now. He's only shown earthquake so far. I don't know. Kinda gotta go into this, and I kinda have to scald. If he switches out, that's probably it. I don't know, maybe the best case scenario, just because I can maybe set up a Vullaby yet. Pawniard's really gonna need to put in the work. Get rid of this thing, that's great. Maybe can set up with Vullaby yet. Depends what he has on Pharaoh Seed. Yeah, kinda gotta switch here. Goes for the knockoff, does like nothing. I'm gonna knock him off. If I were him, I would have just leech seeded right there. Would have did a lot more damage than knockoff even did. Goes on to this. Takes a knockoff. I think it's in range for Cycle Cut now. Let's see if Cycle Cut can put in the work. Glad we added it. Glad we added it on this set. Things like Marini, stuff like that. Actually forfeits. He does actually, yeah. Vullaby actually probably just killed him at that point. +9. We're at 13-16. So I don't know. I'm actually maybe off screen. I might just see how far I can get with this team. So yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up here, guys. If you guys enjoyed, drop a like down below, subscribe. That'd be awesome. Leave some themes down in the description, or the comments. I might use them in the future live. If you guys want me to do that, I'll probably start taking suggestions for teams and using them on the ladder and live. So if you guys did enjoy, see you guys next video.